Alright, so I'm going to be doing a video on the Apollo DBX-18 pit bike, 25-hour ride review on it. We're going to go ahead and get started doing a couple shots of the dirt bike itself, and then I'll go into details about what I think on it and how it's been holding up through the 25-hour mark. So let's go ahead and get a couple shots of the pit bike, and then we'll go ahead and get started with the review. Alright, I hope that was a good quick look around at the pit bike. You guys got to get a good little idea of what it looks like and just how it's been holding up, at least looks-wise, through the 25-hour ride period. Anyways, I'll go ahead and get started with the reliability aspect, and we'll go ahead and dive into the chain wear, sprockets, just about the whole thing. So to get started with engine-wise, I've been changing the oil about every 5 hours. People say you could go up to like 8 to 10, but I'd rather be on the safe side since there isn't an actual oil filter. I've been changing it at about 5 hours, give or take. The sprockets have been holding up pretty well. I have a little track out here and I kind of take it through it, and there's a couple jumps. It has stretched quite a bit, but just a quick tighten of the chain and you're good to go again. Thus far I haven't had to change the sprockets or chain or anything. Other than that, I did have the clutch lever snap on me, the breakaways. Didn't crash or anything. I've never put the bike down, but the sprocket did, or the clutch lever did snap. And I just got a quick replacement on the internet and on Amazon. And it was a quick install, about 5 minutes. When I first got the pit bike, I did Loctite, blue Loctite everything, just because I knew I was going to be doing quite a bit of hard work on it, and I didn't want to mess with the bike itself. I didn't want anything to fall apart. So I did do blue Loctite, and so far nothing's backed out on me. Everything's been holding up pretty well. I do check it about every other ride, just to be on the safe side, but I haven't had any bolts back out yet. So now that we've went through the reliability aspect of the pit bike itself and how it's been holding up through the 25-hour mark, I figured I'd take it through a quick rip through the track and just around the land itself, just so you guys could see. It does have get up and go. You can pop a wheelie in second gear comfortably. So yeah, we'll throw on the GoPro and we'll go for a quick spin around the land. Alright guys, here we are on the Apollo now. So first thing is to make sure that the power switch is set to the on or run position. Choke, I keep it halfway. I still have the stock the stock carburetor. It runs perfectly fine for me. I put 91 octane pretty much full time on the pit bike. It gets really good gas mileage, so it doesn't hurt that bad. And anyways, when you're on a dirt bike, you're not thinking about gas mileage. So I give it 2 throws of the throttle, and then just give it a good kick, and it should start on the first or second kick, just like that. On the pit bikes, all the gears are up, unlike on like a Kawasaki race bike, a KX250 or like a YZ 250. Everything is up and there's 4 gears. So with that being said, let's go ahead and let's go rip the track a little bit. So yeah, she rips pretty good. We've got air on both of those jumps so far. Got some ruts in here too. I always do the going through the track now, or the trails. Suspension is great, honestly. I also have a KX250F 2008 model, and honestly, sometimes I'd rather just take the Pitbike out, to be honest with you. It does just as good, does everything that the KX can do, just as a 125, and not a 250, obviously. But no, she rips. I'm really impressed with this for being a Chinese bike. This thing gets up and goes like right now. Like, she really got some get up and go. Especially if you're on, like, I'd say 50 acres, this is perfect. 20 acres, this is perfect. Honestly, any amount of land you have, this is great just to pit around in and have a good time. Obviously, you can't stress it like you would a KX or an actual, like, dirt bike, because it is Chinese. We need to remember that. The frame is steel, and it's not going to hold up like a KX would. But if you do the maintenance, change that oil every 5 hours, and you know, use chain lube, use all that good stuff. Do your maintenance like you would your KX or your actual race bike. You're going to be just fine with this. Honestly, for $1,300 and some change, this is the way to go, guys. I mean, I can't see another better alternative, like a KLX 110. I mean, that's great. KX 65, you know, the KTM 65. Those are all great bikes, don't get me wrong. But for $1,300, get yourself an Apollo, and parts are easily findable and easily interchangeable. And I mean, you're gonna be spending $1,300 instead of, you know, like $3K or how much ever a KX 65 or KTM 65 goes for right now. So, you know, like I'm saying, Polo has done a great job with this bike. Suspension is stiff. Don't get me wrong, suspension is pretty stiff. But I'd rather have a stiff suspension than, you know, a suspension that is, you know, trash. But yeah, no, this bike's been holding up great. And I tell you, I actually ride this thing pretty hard. Not rev limiter hard, but I mean, I used to race on my 65, so since I was like 8 years old, and now I'm, you know, mid-20s. So this thing does have get up and go, and it puts a smile on my face. And we'll do a couple wheelies here, just to show you guys this thing does get up and go if you want it to. All right. So you see that right there? This thing got some torque. I mean, it'll put you up if you want it to. Look at that. I went almost too much on that one. Here we go, one more time. So yeah, I mean, I'm not a wheelie expert. I don't do wheelies. I just, you know, jump them. But if you're a wheelie guy and you need to do wheelies, yeah, you're gonna be able to do wheelies on this thing. Easy. So we'll do one last lap here around the track, and I'll go ahead and cut the video for you guys. Just not waste any more of your time. Track, easy in second gear. Pop a wheelie here on the out. this is the Apollo. Hope you enjoyed the review and quick ride, and y'all take care and have a great day, or a great rest of your night. Later. Alright guys, so that was a quick ride of the Apollo DBX-18. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, go ahead and drop a like and subscribe for future videos on the Apollo and other things, other reviews and just other videos. So yeah, thank you for watching, and y'all take care. I'll catch you on the next one.